Hi friends, Lularoe Kathy Smith here with another style and fit review. I've got a new romper jumper to share today. I am so excited. This is the Sharee. We're gonna talk fit, which rompers can be tricky, so stay tuned for fit details. We can make sure that you get the right size for you, the fabric, and also some styling tips. So, oh my gosh, so this is Sharee. I'm in my slippers because my feet are freezing. It's currently snowing here in Colorado. It's fine. But anyway, oh my gosh. So Sharee is a jumper, romper, one piece, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Fabric is a fabulous, what we call like scuba-like fabric, which is a really weird name, but if you're familiar with the first launch of our Reset Recharge sets, if you're familiar with our boyfriend joggers, if you're familiar with our Taylor, I think the Taylor shorts were this fabric, that it has a similar feel to that. So it is a knit-like fabric, all right, and it does have some stretch to it. It's not overly stretchy like some of our fabrications, but it does have stretch. It is very, very, very soft. And almost a little slinky to the outside, but it's got a little bit of weight to it, which is great because it's not going to show things, you know, if you got some lumps or bumps on your legs that you'd rather not show. This material has a little bit of thickness to it, a little bit of structure. So that's really, really great news for us. So fabric is really, really amazing. And like I said, it is super comfy. Sometimes like underarm things can be tricky if you feel like you have fabric digging into you. It is very, very soft and comfy. There's no digging anywhere. All right, so she does have this lovely kind of standard rounded crew neck. You do have the tank straps, which I love because then you don't have to worry about finding a bra. You can just wear your normal bra, normal sports bra, whatever you want. She does have this kind of little bunching and an elastic piece at the waist. And then there is a functioning drawstring. So even if I kind of let out the drawstring, you can see it kind of naturally comes in a little bit at the waist. So there is going to be some waist definition. It is higher up on the waist, so it really should hit kind of that smallest part of you. And depending on your torso length, this can kind of be adjusted a little bit, or when you upsize, you'll be able to pull that up and blouse it a little more. We'll talk about all those things too in a minute. But you do have a functioning drawstring, but it's super flattering to have a little bit of waist definition for sure. And then she's got a nice wide leg pant. You do have side seam pockets. They're a little bit of a patch pocket. You're gonna have, you can see a little tiny seam kind of on the front. They're more subtle patch pockets though. And then a nice decent length. I am 5'4", and these fit, if I'm going barefoot, they're just hitting the ground. So I could totally do a like flat shoe if I wanted to, but I could also very easily do a little bit of a heel or something like that as well. So I would say very similar length, I feel like, to our Recharge sweatpants if you have those. They feel very, very similar length, okay? And put she slid it back on because my feet see so cold. Okay, as far as sizing goes, okay? Now, let me back up, tell you what size I'm wearing, and then we're gonna talk about body shapes and the size chart, because this size chart is a little bit different and I would stick to it. I am typically in dresses, like a size 0, even a 00 sometimes. So I am wearing my current true to size, which is an extra, extra small. That being said, I am also a member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. And I have what I would call I don't have a long torso. Like if this is a normal torso and this is short and this is long, I'm like in between normal and long. Like I'm not super long torso, but I think I have a little bit longer than average torso. Okay, so I'm like a medium long torso. What do we call this part? Where the legs start, okay, where that inseam is just a hair below my crotch area. I hate that word. Can we have a different word? But it's just hitting right below that. Okay, so I have enough room in my torso, in my true to size. Keep in mind again, I don't got boobies and I don't carry a ton of weight here. Okay, I don't have hips, tummy, or I got a tiny booty. I'm working on that. Okay, so that my body shape is described as a rectangle. Okay, so that being said, I am in my true to size. Okay, let's talk size chart real quick, then we're going to talk body shapes. This size chart for the Sharee is a little bit different than our normal size chart, and I would suggest sticking with this size chart. So extra small, 00. Extra small, 02. Small, 4-6. Medium, 8-10. Large, 12-14. Extra large, 16-18. 2XL, 20-22. 3XL, 24-26. Some of you, depending on what number size you are, if you're like, oh, I'm a size 6, you're like, oh, perfect, I'm normally a small, I'm still in a small, okay? But if you're a size 8, where normally small is a 6-8, now you're a medium, okay? So kind of those people that are kind of on the outliers of some of the sizes, you may have moved up, okay? Do not freak out, do not worry. However, I do suggest staying to that size chart, okay? So go off that size chart first of all, and then take into consideration your body shape, okay? If I was much more well endowed, okay, what would happen is this whole thing would be picked up because it would need to accommodate for my chest, and all of a sudden it's a little snug right in this area, okay? And I would probably be more happier going up a size in an extra small if that was my body shape, okay? If I carried weight down here, if I was a pear shape and I carried weight in my hips and in my tummy, okay? Again, that's gonna make this part come out a little bit more, which is again going to make it a little more snug in the private area, in the crotch. Seriously, I need another word. It's gonna make it a little more snug in that area. I would probably prefer to go up. Okay, so start with the size chart as your starting point, and then kind of just think about your body shape. So, and again, if we're looking at the size chart, now I said I'm like a 000 in dresses. So that's technically extra small or extra small. Okay, so again, I have a body shape that I don't need to accommodate for anything, so I can do the extra small. If I was a body shape, right, okay, then I'm on the verge, then I'm gonna go with the bigger of the two. Then I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, extra small for me, okay? So if you are, so it's almost like if you have things, go up another number size. Example. Sorry, this is gonna be a longer one, but I'm trying to help you get the right size, okay? For example, if you are a size 0, 2, 4, 6, let's pretend you're a size 4, but you're like, I got boobs. Okay, well now we're gonna bump you up to a size 6. That still falls within extra small. Okay, if you really are worried and you want extra fabric, could you go up to the small? Sure. Now if you're a size 6, okay, which is still a small, 4-6 is a small. If you're a size 6 and you're like, I've got hips. I've got hips that do not lie, okay? Then we're gonna bump you up and call you an 8. Well, now that is a medium, okay? Now that's a size medium. Does that make sense? So just because you're a small doesn't mean I automatically bump you up to medium, but what size are you in a small? Are you more of a 4 or are you more of a 6? If you're a 4, okay, probably still gonna be okay in that small. Okay, but if you're more of a 6, bump up, okay? I don't think you can be wrong going up a size. If you're really concerned or like, I don't know if I'm more of a 4 or more of a 6. I just know I'm a small and I have a booty and I have hips, okay? Here's what bumping up a size is going to do for you. So you still have this waist definition and you still have the ability to do this drawstring, which is fantastic. So you can still tighten this waist up. What might happen when you go up a size, you may have a little extra material. And at that point, you can pull this up a little bit and you're gonna be able to blouse the top a little bit more, okay? Not a bad thing at all. So if you are unsure, okay, I err on the side of caution and recommend sizing up. It's okay if it's a little bigger, but being too small isn't really going to work, okay? If you have a specific question about sizing, I dive deep into all of this with my customers, with my shoppers. Down in the link is a description to head to my Facebook shopping group. Like that's where I post size videos there too and stuff, but that's where you can especially like interact with me if you have specific questions about sizing or fit or anything like that. Okay, so I think we've beat a dead horse with that, but that is my sizing recommendation. Okay. Also, I should have said too, also if you feel like you have a long torso, that would be another reason to bump up a size. Okay, if you're like, oh, I got a long torso, again, add another number to your size, go up a size. Because again, you want to have room here, and then you can just do the little, pull it up a little bit, blouse it. Perfect, adorable. Okay, all right, styling really quick. As is, I kind of feel like this is the perfect, more casual romper. She is so cute all by herself. Throw on a cute pair of tennis shoes, a cute little hat, and a crossbody bag. Adorable, mom on the go, headed to your kids' soccer game on the weekend, whatever it is. Add a denim jacket and add some cuter, maybe style shoes and a cute bag. And now you've upgraded it to this cute, you know, casual outfit that could be more for just, you know, going to your kids' games or whatever, and you could wear for the day. Super cute. I love adding a denim jacket to this. It just elevates it. Okay, makes it a little more stylish. Super, super cute. That being said too, I absolutely think, depending upon your work environment, if you're in corporate America, maybe you couldn't get away with this, but if you work somewhere where you're supposed to wear kind of dressier clothes, right? If you're a teacher or you work in an office or whatever, I 1000% think add a cover up, a dressier cover up, a Becky cardigan, a Jenny blazer, a Gwen blazer, a Cheryl cardigan. Add a cover up, okay, a little bit of a dressier cover up. Add some cute, nicer shoes, and I absolutely think that you could wear this to an office setting as well. Absolutely. She's also gonna be super comfy to travel in when you want to still feel put together and stylish. So definitely a versatile romper. I think you can wear many, many ways. And last thing, I should have done this earlier. This video is all over the place. It's fine. Last feature, okay? She does have a little button in the back with the little keyhole. Okay, so this is how you're getting in and out of your romper. Okay, you unbutton it. It takes 2 seconds to unbutton. Okay, and that's how you're getting in and out of your romper. All right, is that little button in the back. Okay, I stinking love this jumper. I love rompers in general. I love this one. It is so stinking comfy. They come in all solids. Every single one is gorgeous, and I think you guys are going to love the Sharee. So down in my description again is a link to our shopping group. I do live sales. I do lots of outfit styling, all kinds of fun stuff. We're doing a fun giveaway this month, all kinds of fun stuff. Love to have you join us there. There's also a link to my shopping website, which is where all my inventory is. So if you'd like to shop the Sharee, she will be there. If she's not there yet, she's probably in my shopping group because I let my customers and my shoppers have first dibs on things before they get posted on the shopping website. However, all of my other inventory is there and you can shop all of that as well. So hope this was helpful. Have a fantastic day, and I'm sure I will see you again really soon.